Alright, Corey, so here was the first one. You and I both thought it was pretty good. It was actually about 9:30. And here's the next one, where you felt it was a little shorter. Actually about 9:15. Pretty doggone close. That's good enough there for us for today. And then on this full swing, again, I'm saying those legs could still be just a skosh more solid through impact. And then, again, like you're saying, I agree with you, but I think right around parallel with your irons is fine. A little past parallel with your driver is totally fine as long as those legs get more and more solid. And then here's the next one where you're standing farther away from it. Right there. Standing farther away from it than where you were when you started today. Yes, yeah, your head's dropping less on the backswing for sure. So there you are, bud. Here's the first one today, where you're too close to it. And here's the better one, the new blue, where you're giving yourself a little more space there to swing the club, and as a result, when you get down through impact, you won't be pulling back away from it quite so much with your head and your upper body. Over there on the new blue stuff. And then that driver, again, like we know here from this camera angle, dead on plane is just a little bit underneath it, so you're just a skosh above it there, Corey. And so I'm saying that might be a little bit of the reason a couple of those went a little more to the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, some a little above it.
Just a skosh. I mean, just marginally.
Would that be above or below?
That's above. Because remember, with this camera angle, just underneath the line a little bit is dead on the plane line. And then from this angle, again, there's that little longer swing with the driver, which I don't think is any problem at all, because you look awful comfortable, bud, with it in your hands. And again, just keep trying to get those legs more and more solid. The more you can, the better, as you evolve the next few days. All right? Yep. And then just keep a good close eye on the ball flight, obviously, still the next few days, as you're getting ready for Monday. All right? All right, bud. Then, yeah, hit a lot of wedges out there today to get used to those different wedges.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn at a certain field in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside decide we want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flights for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life, where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said, and it enables us to see some ball flights, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.